Hi, welcome to the podcast for When the Curves Line Up for May 8, 2024, featuring Mars at Perihelion, its closest point to the Sun. Please see the article that includes diagrams of today's events on the website at whenthecurveslineup.com. Text by Jeffrey L. Hunt. In Chicago, sunrise occurs at 5:38 a.m. Central Daylight Time followed by sunset at 7:57 p.m. Mars is at perihelion today. The planet is closest to the Sun, 1.38 astronomical units, or AU, from the central star. 1 AU is Earth's average distance from the Sun, a value of about 93 million miles. The red planet's orbit is not a perfect circle, but elliptical. It ranges from this perihelion distance to 1.67 AU, the farthest distance from the Sun, known as aphelion. When Earth passes between the Sun and Mars near the Martian perihelion, Mars shines brightly in the night sky. Before the invention of robot spacecraft, Mars' tiny moons were observed during a perihelic opposition. At another close opposition, Percival Lowell supposedly observed the planet's canals, likely contributing to science fiction stories of Martian life. Perihelic oppositions, those times when Earth passes Mars at perihelion, occur every 15 to 17 years. The last one occurred during 2018, and the next is forecast for September 15, 2035. The closest gap between Earth and Mars is predicted to be 0.38 AU, 4 days before opposition. While Mars is currently low in the eastern sky before sunrise, Earth is slowly overtaking it. Our world passes by on January 15, 2025. By then Mars is approaching aphelion and the distance between the two planets is 0.64 AU, although the next opposition, February 19, 2027, is farther at 0.67 AU. Here is today's planet forecast. In the morning sky, Mars and Saturn are in the eastern sky an hour before sunrise. Saturn, nearly 15 degrees above the east-southeastern horizon, is easier to see. Mars, marching eastward, continues to open a gap with the ringed wonder. It is over 6 degrees above the east horizon and over 18 degrees to Saturn's lower left. With no bright star in the region, look carefully with a binocular for the morning planets. Mercury, rising 51 minutes before the Sun, suffers from a poorly inclined ecliptic, because the plane of the solar system makes a low angle with the horizon. At 30 minutes before sunrise, it is less than 5 degrees above the eastern horizon and over 16 degrees to the lower left of Mars, now bathed in bright twilight. Venus rises only 14 minutes before the Sun. It nears its superior conjunction with the Sun early next month, followed by a wide swing into the western sky as the evening star. In the evening sky, at 45 minutes after sundown, moon watchers can find a razor-thin crescent moon through a binocular less than 5 degrees above the west-northwest horizon. Tomorrow evening, look for the moon that is 5% lit and about 15 degrees up in the evening sky during twilight. This evening, the star Aldebaran is over 6 degrees above the horizon and over 12 degrees to the moon's upper left. It nears its heliacal setting, the last evening that it is visible without any optical assistance. Capella is about 1/3 of the way up in the sky above the northwest horizon. This star is approaching its first morning appearance. It is one of a few bright stars that can be seen before sunrise in the eastern sky and again in the west after sundown. It is visible before sunrise, then moving westward during the daytime to show in the western sky after sundown. This double appearance occurs because of its far northerly location. It makes a longer arc across the sky than the Sun, so it appears before sunup and after sundown. Stars that are farther northward than Capella, Arcturus, Deneb, and Vega never set, the so-called circumpolar stars that include the two bears, the King and Queen, and the Dragon. Polaris is nearly above Earth's north pole and seems to be fixed above the north cardinal direction. The evening sky is without a bright evening planet. Jupiter, nearing its solar conjunction, sets 36 minutes after sunset and nearly an hour before Aldebaran. Thank you for listening. Please read the articles at whenthecurveslineup.com.